Hello everyone! Today is a really sunny day. It's really pretty outside. In this video, I'm going to be doing a watercolor paper test with the Craftamo watercolor paper that Craftamo sent me to review. Again, this is not, well, not again, I didn't say this yet in this video, but this is not a sponsored video. They just sent this to me to try out. It has been a while since I last did a watercolor painting, and to be honest, I'm a bit nervous, but I decided I'm going to be entering this drawing process with the mindset of I'm not gonna, well, I will try to make something pretty, but I want to at least learn something in the end. So at least it is productive in a sense of I learned something, or I did something fun, or, you know, at least I got something out of it. So it doesn't have to come out pretty, and that's the mindset that I'm going to be trying to exercise in this video. So I've got my coffee and let's start. So they sent me the new Craftamo watercolor paper, which is 100% cotton. It has 20 sheets, it's A4 size, 300 GSM. And it's cold pressed. That's the info of the paper. Now there is one thing that I noticed right away when I opened this for the first time, which is that this paper has a lot cooler tone than, you know, the paper that I usually use. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this in this video, but like my table is white, right? Let me get a white piece of paper for you to get a comparison. Like, so this is a white piece of paper. It has a warmer tone comparing it to the Craftamo paper. You see? The Craftamo paper has a bluish tint to it, like a grayish tint. It has the same color temperature as like newspaper. I also find that like normal white paper is a lot brighter than this paper. So that is something to keep in mind when you want to try out this paper. Also, the second thing was this paper is a lot more smooth than I was expecting. You know, it's a cold press paper, and cold press paper usually has a lot more texture because it does not have like the hot press pressing it together to like mold the paper, which might be useful. Which might be actually a good thing, because if you like lining your drawings with like pens or I don't know, felt tips or even brushes, if you want a more like smooth stroke, a paper that has less texture will help you achieve that result a lot easier. Oh, and here's the thing, I did not notice it, but my setup ended up being quite pink. Like, this is such a cute color combo, because I'll also be using the Craftamo watercolor brushes that they sent me a while ago. Like, I already made a video about these, but like they have a rose gold handle. Like, look at these! Look at these together! And my cup with the strawberries. Isn't this so cute? I did not plan this. So I'm gonna be using my trusty Holbein watercolors because I already know how to use them. I already, you know, these are the watercolors that I'm used to working with. And I already got used to those brushes as well, so the paper will be the thing that I want to test. Let's just start with the face. Okay, so this is the little experimental thing I came up with. So I just wanted to draw something and not have it like, I don't know, look not like me. So I tried to like go back to the way that I used to color with watercolors before, because I don't really use that way of coloring anymore, like laying down the flats and then laying shadows on it, you know, like I don't know, I don't really do it anymore. And I tried doing a different thing on this one and it just frustrated me because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. I think I was treating the watercolor as like gouache, like as if it was gouache, and it was bothering me. So I also made this little sketch, little girly. The paper is very much approved. Like I abused this paper a lot, like especially on this one. I did a lot of layers, I worked around with layers, I reactivated dry layers, and the paper didn't crumble, or it didn't, like, you know, like it didn't become soft and start to like dissolve under all the water and the abuse that it was taking. So this is very much approved. It's very resistant paper. It was really nice working on it actually. So yeah, and it's also really affordable compared to like other brands like Winsor & Newton or Hanemiyo. I think you could see it. I kind of gave up on a lot of things, like the folds on the dress. I didn't really want to think about them, so I started making random shapes on it. They don't really make a lot of sense, like when you think of an actual dress like flowing in the wind, but I don't know, fun shapes. Fun shapes was all I was trying to do. Let me just create some contrast here. You do this. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. So yeah. I hope you liked this video and that it was interesting in some way and somehow to you. I really like the overall shape of her hair. The negative spaces inside kind of bother me a bit because I didn't really plan them out either, but hey, I said I was going to try to learn something, and what I learned was going back to your comfort zone isn't necessarily bad. It can bring positive results and you don't have to experiment all the time. You can draw something for fun when you feel like it. You can use the techniques that you're used to, and that's fine. You can also mix media. It's okay. It's your drawing. It's your piece of art. You do whatever you want with it. This was a really mixed media based video. Like this is fine tip pen with watercolors. This is a lot of watercolors and pencils. This is a mess. And this is a very shapy one, like a very design based one instead of like, I don't know, accuracy. I hope you liked this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!